Kachumber is a popular salad in India and some parts of Africa. It's typically made with chopped cucumbers, onions, and tomatoes. It's healthy, it's refreshing, and so easy to make. For today's recipe, you need 1 tomato, half an onion, cucumber, lemon, fresh coriander or cilantro, fresh mint, and a green chili. That's optional. I prefer to use red onions here because I find them to be slightly sweeter than the white ones. You can also use spring onions and use both the white parts and the green parts. Chop the onions in a small dice. I'm using English cucumber because it doesn't have a lot of seeds. But you can use any cucumber you have. And if you have a cucumber with lots of seeds, just scoop the seeds out with a spoon. Chop the cucumbers roughly the same size as the onions. Because we're not cooking these vegetables and eating them raw, it's really important that your ingredients are as fresh as possible. Deseed the tomatoes. Less moisture is better here in the salad. That will keep the vegetables slightly crunchy. But that's your personal preference. It's totally okay to leave the seeds in. And you don't have to throw the seeds out. You can use them in soups and gravies. Chop the tomatoes roughly the same size as the other vegetables. You can also use bell peppers, radish, or carrots in this recipe. I'm using 2 green chilies because I want to make it a little bit spicier today, but you can just use 1 or you don't have to use any at all. But if you're using green chilies, make sure to chop them up really fine. You don't want a big bite of a green chili in your mouth. Now, if you don't like cilantro, I know a lot of people don't, so you can simply leave this out and just use the mint instead. And same for the mint. If you don't like mint or you don't have it, you can simply leave the mint out and use cilantro instead. But I do recommend using one or the other. I like to use both because I think it makes the taste a lot more vibrant. You can use lemon or lime, anything goes. You can also use vinegar instead or tamarind juice. If you have seen tamarind blocks in Asian markets, you simply just soak a piece of the tamarind in warm water, let it sit for a few minutes, and then squeeze the pulp out with your fingers. Salt. You can also add red chili powder or chaat masala. There's really no fixed recipe or any rules to this. It's just based on personal preferences. always do a taste test. Needs more lemon and salt. Perfect. It's so good. Just a burst of flavors in your mouth. So refreshing. The mint, the lemon juice, and all the crunchy, fresh vegetables. Here's a nice little trick. If you have extra Kachumber left, just take some plain yogurt. I'm using plain Greek yogurt and I've added some water to it to lighten the consistency, and just add some Kachumber in it. That's about it. I didn't add anything else to it. And you've made yourself some raita. If you like today's recipe, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.